I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right. I'm the witch.
In the past, it was tough for female stars to stay in the limelight as they got older. But some amazing women have changed the game, proving that no matter the age, talent and beauty never fade. Join us as we showcase these 25 timeless actresses and prove that true beauty knows no age.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Number 25, Diane Keaton. Diane Keaton is a big name in Hollywood. She started turning heads in the 1970s and hasn't stopped since. During her time at Santa Ana High School, Diane developed a love for acting. This passion led her to pursue acting further at the Neighborhood Playhouse in New York City. Her first big break? Treading the boards on Broadway in the rock musical Hair in 1968. That was just the start of her epic career. 1972 was a big year for her. She landed a major role in The Godfather as Kay Adams Corleone. And if that wasn't enough, her work with Woody Allen in the 70s, especially her Oscar-winning role in Annie Hall, really showed the world what she was capable of. But Diane's talents don't stop at acting. She's also a director and producer, with films like Unstruck Heroes and Hanging Up under her belt. And she's an author too, with a couple of memoirs that let us peek behind the curtain of her life and career. Diane has been a solid presence. Her career is a testament to her incredible dedication to her art and her commitment to staying authentic. She's really one of a kind, a legend indeed. Number 24, Judy Dench. Judy Dench was famously known for her role in the James Bond series. She's been a powerhouse in theater, film, and TV, earning herself 7 Oscar nods and 1 win. She's pretty outspoken about her views on aging. Over her 6-decade-long career, Dench has collected a slew of awards: an Academy Award, a Tony, 2 Golden Globes, 4 BAFTA TV Awards, 6 BAFTA Film Awards, and 7 Oliver Awards. She kicked off her professional acting career in 1957 with the Old Vic Company. Dench honed her skills at the Central School of Speech Training and Dramatic Art in London. Her breakthrough role came in 1957 as Ophelia in Old Vic's Hamlet. She made her Broadway debut the next year in Twelfth Night. Her standout performance as Lady Macbeth in the Royal Shakespeare Company's Macbeth in 1977 won her the first of her 8 Olivier Awards. She also snagged Olivers for her roles in Juno and the Paycock, Pack of Lies, Antony and Cleopatra, Absolute Hell, A Little Night Music, The Winter's Tale, and received the Special Oliver in 2004. Number 23, Faye Dunaway. Faye Dunaway was a true legend in American cinema. Growing up as the daughter of a U.S. Army officer, she moved a lot before diving into theater studies at the University of Florida. She even snagged a scholarship to Boston University, where she really sharpened her acting chops, setting herself up for a dazzling Hollywood career. Dunaway burst onto the scene as Bonnie Parker in the classic Bonnie and Clyde, snagging an Oscar nomination and establishing herself as a top-tier actress. She went on to rock the big screen in hits like Chinatown and Network, with the latter scoring her an Oscar for Best Actress. Her powerful, emotionally rich acting style has been a game changer for women's roles in the film industry. But Dunaway isn't just about acting. She's also a talented writer and director. In 1995, she gave us a peek into her life with her autobiography, Looking for Gatsby, and she even directed the 1987 film The Yellow Bird. Her career has had its highs and lows, but through it all, Dunaway's grit and passion for her art have made her an unforgettable icon. Number 22, Julie Christie. Julie Christie, the star of Dr. Zhivago, was born on April 14, 1940. Now 83, she's not just an actress but an icon of the swinging 60s in London, with an Oscar and a bunch of other awards to her name. Christie first turned heads with her role in Billy Liar, but it was Darling that really put her on the map, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. That same year, she starred in Dr. Zhivago, which became a massive hit and is now known as one of the highest-grossing films ever when you adjust for inflation. Her portrayal of Laura Antipova in that film is probably what she's most famous for. Fast forward to 2004, and Christie pops up in Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban, playing Madame Rosmerta in a cool cameo. That year was busy for her, as she also appeared in 2 other big movies: Troy, where she played Brad Pitt's mom, and Finding Neverland, taking on the role of Kate Winslet's mom. Christie definitely had an impressive run in the film world. Number 21. Helen Mirren. Born on July 26, 1945 in London, Helen Mirren is a real force in the world of acting. With a Russian noble lineage on her dad's side, she grew up in a family that really dug arts and culture, sparking her passion for acting pretty early on. She got her start with the National Youth Company and then really sharpened her skills with the Royal Shakespeare Company. Mirren started turning heads with her stage work in the 1960s, but it was her gig as Detective Jane Tennyson in the TV series Prime Suspect that shot her to fame worldwide. The role bagged her a trio of consecutive BAFTA awards for Best Actress. She's known for nailing complex characters like Queen Elizabeth II in The Queen, which won her an Oscar for Best Actress. Her trophy shelf is pretty packed, with a bunch of awards recognizing her impact on the entertainment scene. She's even nabbed the Triple Crown of acting, that's winning an Oscar, an Emmy, and a Tony. But despite all the glitz and glamour, Mirren stays grounded, often returning to the stage where her love for acting first bloomed. Number 20. Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith, the iconic Harry Potter star and British dame, has had an amazing journey since she started acting. Now, 88, she's not just a celebrated actress, but a true legend in film, theater, and TV. What's really cool is that she's one of the rare talents to bag the Triple Crown of acting. Her career's been sprinkled with accolades. She snagged the Tony for Lettuce and Lovage in 1990, not to mention nominations for Private Lives and Night and Day. She's also a 4-time BAFTA Best Actress winner, took home a BAFTA for Best Supporting Actress for Tea with Mussolini, and bagged 3 Golden Globes. Oscars, she's been in the running 4 more times for stellar roles in Othello, Travels with My Aunt, A Room with a View, and Gosford Park. In 2010, she got a special nod from the Society of London Theatre. But that's not all. Queen Elizabeth II honored her with a Dame title in 1990 for her incredible contribution to performing arts, and later made her a Companion of Honor in 2014 for her outstanding service to drama. Number 19. Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep is a total powerhouse in the acting world, and often hailed as one of the finest ever in film. Hailing from Summit, New Jersey, she's got some serious academic chops with a degree from Vassar College and a Master of Fine Arts from Yale School of Drama. Meryl kicked off her career in the 70s, hitting the stage on Broadway and popping up on TV screens. But it was her gig in the 1978 hit The Deer Hunter that first put her on the Oscar radar. Fast forward a few decades, and she's wowed us in every role imaginable. From a heart-wrenching turn in Sophie's Choice to channeling the iconic Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady. And Meryl isn't just about the acting. She's also a vocal champion for women's rights and equal pay, never shying away from calling out Hollywood's gender gap. Despite all the fame, she's surprisingly down to earth, always crediting her success to hard work and perseverance rather than just raw talent. Meryl Streep isn't just about her movies. She's a symbol of dedication, equality, and an inspiration for women everywhere in the industry. Number 18. Vanessa Redgrave. Vanessa Redgrave jumped into the movie scene in 1966 with her debut in Morgan, A Suitable Case for Treatment, and then rocked it in Blow Up. The next year, 1967, she dazzled in the musical Camelot, sharing the screen with Richard Harris. Vanessa didn't stop there. She starred in a bunch of cool films like The Charge of the Light Brigade, Isadora, The Devils, The Trojan Women, Mary, Queen of Scots, and Murder on the Orient Express. We can't forget Julia in 1977, where she snagged an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. She kept rolling with hits like Agatha, The Bostonians, Weatherby, Howard's End, and Mrs. Dalloway. On TV, Vanessa was just as impressive. She starred in Playing for Time in 1980, winning an Emmy for Best Actress, and was in a cool series like Peter the Great and Young Catherine. Plus, in 2010, she was honored with the BAFTA Academy Fellowship Award, a massive nod to her lifelong achievements in acting. Number 17. Dolly Parton. Dolly was a natural at singing and songwriting from a very young age. By the time she was 10, she was already a regular on local TV and radio in Knoxville, Tennessee. Then, at just 13, she got to perform at the legendary Grand Ole Opry, where none other than Johnny Cash told her to chase her dreams. Her big break came when she joined forces with Porter Wagoner on his TV show in the late 60s. Their duets were a hit, setting the stage for a successful 7-year partnership. But in 1974, Dolly decided to go solo, and boy, did that pay off. She belted out classics like Jolene and I Will Always Love You. Yeah, the same one Whitney Houston made famous years later. Dolly sure got a huge heart, too, starting the Imagination Library in 1995. This amazing project sends free books to kids all over the world, helping them to fall in love with reading. Yeah, and let's not forget her acting chops. She shined in films like 9 to 5 and Steel Magnolias. Dolly Parton isn't just a country music legend, she's a woman of many talents. Oscar, Emmy, Grammy, Tony, you name it, she's been nominated for it. Despite all her fame, she's never forgotten where she came from. Her roots and her journey continue to shape her music and her generous spirit. Number 16, Rita Moreno. This incredible Puerto Rican actress has been lighting up the stage and screen for over 8 decades. At 91 years old, she's a true legend, having snagged every major American entertainment award out there. We're talking an Oscar, an Emmy, a Grammy, and a Tony, the triple crown of acting. She's just one of 12 artists who have achieved this incredible feat. Her trophy shelf is seriously impressive. She's also one of the last stars from Hollywood's golden age still with us today. But her achievements don't stop there. She's been honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2004, the National Medal of Arts in 2009, the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award in 2013, the Kennedy Center Honor in 2015, and even a Peabody Award in 2019. Her career is truly awe-inspiring. Number 15, Candice Bergen. Candice Bergen is quite the jack of all trades in showbiz. She was known for her acting chops, modeling gigs, and a knack for photography. She tried college at the University of Pennsylvania, but soon found out that modeling was her true passion, which then led her to a career in acting. Bergen started off with smaller roles in the 60s, but it was her role in Carnal Knowledge that really put her on the map. The performance was so spot on that it snagged her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. After that, her career just skyrocketed. She appeared in a bunch of films like The Wind and the Lion, A Night Full of Rain, and Starting Over, where she earned yet another Oscar nod. But the real game changer was her role as Murphy Brown on TV. That's what really made her a household name. She totally rocked that role, picking up 5 Emmys and a couple of Golden Globes along the way. Candice isn't just about acting, though. She also penned a memoir called Knock Wood and made a name for herself as a photojournalist, with her work featured in top magazines like Vogue and Life. Candice Bergen has truly shown herself to be a dynamic and captivating presence in the entertainment world. Number 14, Lily Tomlin. Tomlin has been rocking the entertainment world since she started as a stand-up comedian. Now 83, she's best known recently for her role in Netflix's Grace and Frankie with Jane Fonda, which wrapped up in 2022. Before hitting the big screens and stages, Tomlin was all about stand-up and sketch comedy. Her big break came in 1975 with the film Nashville, directed by Robert Altman, snagging her an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Just 2 years later, her role as Margot Sperling in The Late Show earned her the Silver Bear for Best Actress and nods for both the Golden Globe and BAFTA award. With a career that spanned over 5 decades, Tomlin has bagged a bunch of awards, including 7 Emmys, a Grammy, and 2 Tonys. Plus, she got the Kennedy Center Honor in 2014 and the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award in 2017. Quite the journey, right? Number 13, Lindsay Wagner. Lindsay Wagner, best known for her stellar role in the 70s TV hit The Bionic Woman, has been a familiar face since her days in Los Angeles. From the start, she had a deep passion for performing arts, driving her to the University of Oregon to explore film and music studies. But life had other plans, and a modeling gig with the famous Ford agency in New York nudged her towards an acting career. Her big break came with the role of Jamie Summers in The $6 Million Man, which then spun off into The Bionic Woman. Playing Jamie won her an Emmy in 1977 for Best Actress in a Dramatic Role. This made her a household name. Wagner has done it all, from comedy to drama and romance. racking up over 60 credits in TV, movies, and miniseries. But there's more to her than acting. Wagner is also an author, a holistic health advocate, and a teacher. She's penned The High Road to Health, a best-selling vegetarian cookbook, and Lindsay Wagner's new beauty, the Acupressure Facelift. Passionate about mind-body integration, she runs workshops and retreats to help others with personal growth and healing. Number 12, Sybil Shepard. Sybil Shepard, born in 1950 and now 73, is a well-known face in Hollywood. Hailing from Memphis, Tennessee, she started off as a model, catching the nation's eye with her Glamour magazine cover in 1968. That gig opened the door to her acting career, kicking off with a role in the 1971 hit The Last Picture Show by director Peter Bogdanovich. Since the 70s, she's been a big deal in Hollywood, with roles like the one in Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver, and later starring in her own 90s show Sybil, which snagged her one of 3 Golden Globes for Best Actress. But acting isn't her only gig. She's also a talented singer, with a bunch of albums to her name, showcasing her love for jazz. Her first album, Sybil Does It to Cole Porter, dropped in 1974, making her entry into music. Apart from all this, Shepard is pretty active in social causes, especially advocating for women's rights and LGBTQ+ rights. Number 11, Susan Sarandon. Susan Sarandon has been making waves in both film and TV with her dynamic performances. Her career stretches over 5 decades and includes a bunch of cool roles that have brought her loads of praise and awards, like an Oscar for Best Actress in Dead Man Walking. Growing up in Edison, New Jersey, she started out in soap operas in the early 70s, but it was her gig in the Rocky Horror Picture Show in 1975 that really put her on the map. During the 80s and 90s, she proved she could do it all, with standout roles in flicks like Thelma and Louise and Lorenzo's Oil. These parts not only showed off her acting chops, but also her guts in picking unique and challenging characters. Apart from acting, Sarandon's also big on activism. She's always speaking up about different political and social issues, supporting things like anti-war campaigns, LGBTQ+ rights, and protecting the environment. She's faced some flack for her views, but she keeps going, using her fame to push for change. All this makes Susan a pretty influential and multifaceted star in the entertainment world and beyond. Number 10, Isabella Rosolini. Isabella Rosolini, an Italian actress and model, really hit it big with international audiences thanks to her roles in the 1986 flick Blue Velvet by David Lynch and the 1992 comedy Death Becomes Her. Her first step into movies was In a Matter of Time, directed by Vincente Minnelli and starring her mom. After that, she did a few Italian movies and worked as a reporter for the Italian TV network RAI in the US. Her big Hollywood break came with the Cold War drama White Nights, directed by Taylor Hackford. But it was her role as a troubled singer in Lynch's iconic Blue Velvet that really made waves, earning her an Independent Spirit Award for Best Female Lead. She also snagged a Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress for playing the eternally young Lyle in Death Becomes Her. And in 1997, she got an Emmy nod for her guest spot on Chicago Hope. Rosolini was the face of Lancome for over a decade until they dropped her at 43 because of her age. But in a cool turn of events, she was brought back by the brand's new female CEO in 2016 when she was 63. Born in 1952, Rosolini is now 71 years old. Number 9, Kate Jackson. Kate Jackson, a name synonymous with strength and integrity, has left a lasting impact on the entertainment scene. Kate's journey to fame started at the University of Mississippi, where she majored in theater arts. It wasn't long before she was bitten by the acting bug and headed to the American Academy of Dramatic Arts in New York, setting her on the path to her destiny. Jackson's big break came with her role as Daphne Harridge in the gothic soap opera Dark Shadows in 1970. Her standout performance caught the eye of famous producer Aaron Spelling, who cast her as Sabrina Duncan in the hit TV series Charlie's Angels. The show was a massive success, putting Jackson in the spotlight and even earning her an Emmy nomination. She kept wowing audiences in various movies and TV shows, including Scarecrow and Mrs. King, which bagged her another Emmy nod, and in Baby Boom. But Kate's life took a tough turn when she was diagnosed with breast cancer in 1987. Showing incredible grit, she beat the disease twice and became a passionate advocate for breast cancer awareness and research. Through it all, her professional achievements never slowed down. She even directed an episode of Charlie's Angels, making her one of the first female actors to step behind the camera. Kate Jackson's legacy is a powerful reminder of her talent, bravery, and dedication to her craft. Number 8. Debbie Allen. Debbie Allen is a multi-talented actress. She's widely recognized for her role in the 1980s hit Fame and more recently in Grey's Anatomy. Debbie's racked up an impressive 20 Emmy Award nominations, bagging 5 wins, has been up for 2 Tonys, and also snagged a Golden Globe. Plus, she got her own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame back in 1991. She played the unforgettable dance teacher Lydia Grant and was the main choreographer for the musical drama TV series Fame. Her work in Fame earned her a Golden Globe in 1983 for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy TV Series, 2 Primetime Emmys for Outstanding Choreography, and she was also nominated 4 times for the Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series. Number 7. Jaclyn Smith. Jaclyn Smith is a big name in both TV and fashion. As a kid, she loved entertainment and performing, and even took up ballet. She graduated from Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas, with a psychology degree, and thought about teaching dance at first, but then acting caught her eye. Her big break came when she scored a role in the legendary TV series Charlie's Angels, playing Kelly Garrett. Smith's role in Charlie's Angels made her pretty famous, opening doors to lots of film and TV roles. She even got a Golden Globe nomination for her part in the TV movie Jacqueline Bouvier Kennedy. In 1985, she took a leap into the business world and launched her own clothing line with Kmart, becoming one of the first celebs to do so. The line was a hit and grew to include everything from clothes and accessories to home decor. On top of her acting and business gigs, Smith is big on health advocacy, especially for breast cancer awareness, a cause close to her heart since her own diagnosis in 2003. Her fight and dedication to spreading the word about the disease have been super inspiring to many. Through all the highs and lows, Jaclyn Smith has shown she's a versatile and lasting figure in showbiz and beyond. Number 6. Jacqueline Bendet. Jacqueline Bendet is a well-known actress, famous for her stunning looks and classy acting style. Growing up with a French mom and an English dad, Jacqueline became fluent in both languages, which really helped her stand out in both British and American films. Her acting career started picking up in the mid-60s with a small part in Roman Polanski's Cul-de-sac. She got more attention in 1968 with her role in The Detective alongside Frank Sinatra. Throughout her career, Bendet has worked with top-notch directors like John Huston and George Cukor, proving her diverse acting skills. Even with her Hollywood success, she stayed true to her European roots. She starred in the Oscar-winning French film Day for Night by François Truffaut. Over the years, Bendet has kept wowing audiences in movies and TV, even winning a Golden Globe for her role in Dancing on the Edge. Jacqueline continues to be one of the most respected and admired actresses in the movie world. Number 5. Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour, a famous British-American actress, really made her mark with her standout role as Solitaire, the psychic in the James Bond movie Live and Let Die in 1973. This role not only put her in the spotlight, but also showed the world her acting range. She reached another career high when she took on the role of Dr. Michaela Quinn in the American TV series Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman from 1993 to 1998. The show was a big hit, earning her a Golden Globe for Best Actress in a TV drama, and really cemented her status in Hollywood, winning over fans from all over. But Jane didn't just stick to acting. She dived into writing and fashion design too, launching her own line of jewelry and home accessories. This move proves she's not just about acting, she's got skills in other areas too. Alongside her career, Jane's always been big on giving back. In 2010, she co-founded the Open Hearts Foundation, which helps people turn tough times into opportunities. The work of the foundation mirrors Jane's own belief in opening your heart to others, a theme that's been a big part of her life and career. Overall, Jane Seymour's path in showbiz, her ventures into business, and her charity work show her as a well-rounded individual, always looking to try new things and make a positive difference in the world. Number 4. Angie Dickinson. Angie Dickinson is a big deal in American film and TV. Her story is like a classic tale of a small-town girl making it big in Hollywood, driven by ambition, persistence, and a strong spirit. She became famous for her roles in movies like Rio Bravo, Dressed to Kill, and the groundbreaking TV series Policewoman, where she played the tough Sergeant Suzanne Pepper Anderson. This role made her one of the first women to play a cop on TV. Dickinson's journey to stardom began in the 1950s, when she won a beauty pageant that took her to Hollywood. Though she faced some early challenges, her big break came when director Howard Hawks cast her with John Wayne in Rio Bravo. Her performance won critical acclaim and opened doors to more major roles in film and TV. Over her 6-decade-long career, Dickinson has worked with some big names like Frank Sinatra, Lee Marvin, and was even married to Burt Bacharach from 1965 to 1981. Off the screen, Angie's known for her strong personality and advocacy for women's rights. Her role in Policewoman was crucial in breaking stereotypes about women in law enforcement. She's received loads of awards, including a Golden Globe and 3 Emmy nominations. Beyond the bright lights of Hollywood, Angie Dickinson stands out as a pioneer and a perfect example of what you can achieve with determination and belief in yourself. Number 3. Julie Walters. British actress Dame Julie Walters, who will turn 74 this February, has been a familiar face in beloved movies for years, including the Harry Potter series and Mamma Mia in 2008. Her trophy shelf is pretty impressive, packed with 4 British Academy Television Awards, 2 British Academy Film Awards, 2 Emmys, a Golden Globe, and a Laurence Olivier Award. She set records, winning the British Academy Television Award for Best Actress 4 times, more than anyone else, for her roles in My Beautiful Son, Murder, The Canterbury Tales, and Mo. She and Helen Mirren are the only actresses to nab this award 3 years in a row. Julie's also tied with Judy Dench for the most nominations in this category with 7. She bagged the International Emmy Award for Best Actress for A Short Stay in Switzerland. And back in 2006, she was voted the 4th greatest TV star by the British public in ITV's poll of TV's 50 greatest stars. Number 2. Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn's lasting appeal in Hollywood is pretty unique for an actress of her time. She first got noticed as a dumb blonde dancer-comedian on TV in the late 1960s, then moved into movies, quickly making a name for herself as a star. Now a gracefully aging showbiz pro, she's kept her fame and boosted her clout in the industry without really changing her image. While some keen-eyed fans may have spotted a slight change in her over the years, to most people, she's always been the forever young, super giggly girl they've known for ages. Hawn has been part of that exclusive group of actresses who can lead a major movie to success. She had a string of box office winners from Private Benjamin to the dark comedy Death Becomes Her, and then smoothly shifted to a semi-retired life with occasional movies like The Banger Sisters and Snatched. Number 1. Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda, an Academy Award-winning actress and daughter of film legend Henry Fonda, has had a career full of transformations, always keeping the public hooked. She kicked off her movie career with Tall Story and then showcased her comedic chops in Cat Ballou. Fonda then shifted gears, becoming a 1960s sex symbol in her then-husband Roger Vadim Barbarella. However, uncomfortable with this image, she reinvented herself as an advocate for various social causes. Her 1972 trip to North Vietnam sparked controversy, earning her the nickname Hanoi Jane. Despite the backlash, she continued to succeed in films like Coming Home and 9 to 5, and even became the queen of the exercise video with her popular workout tapes. After retiring from acting in 1990 and a high-profile marriage to Ted Turner, Fonda made a comeback in 2005, reaffirming her status as a Hollywood icon. And there you have it, the top 25 most gorgeous actresses who continue to dazzle us with their timeless beauty and extraordinary talent well into their 70s and beyond. They have proven that beauty and grace are ageless. Did we miss your favorite actress? Let us know in the comments below. All right, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.